Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to yet another day of this beautiful week as we move forward and end out one month and go into the next. I wanted to bring you guys some more great quality job leads to help you on your career journey to ensure that you have the options needed to be able to apply and get the jobs of your dreams. So today I am going to bring you a really great opportunity from Wells Fargo, but before we get into that specific role, I do have bonus opportunities that I am going to go over. I wanted to bring you guys additional leads on this video to ensure that you had really great options, right? We live in a world where you can have really great options and you have the power of choice. So I wanted to bring you guys some really quality leads to help you move forward on your career journey. Now, I will also be going over keywords to use in your resume for all of the jobs that we will be going over in today's video. So make sure you stay tuned for that portion as well to see which keywords you should be locking into your resume to make sure it does pass the application system and get to a real person. Now, in addition to that, today we are going to go over the tier level role review, which means that some jobs will be of higher tiers that require a little more experience or education. And then we will go over some lower tier roles that require less experience and less education or less barrier to entry. So no matter where you are in your career path currently, we definitely have something for everyone on this video. So make sure you do stay tuned to see all of the roles. If you are new here, welcome. This is the Money Moves with Ainge channel where we help you secure your next lucrative remote job to ensure that you get paid what you're worth. So if you're not already a part of the family, make sure you subscribe because you know I'm your favorite and only career mentor. So let's get into the first bonus role that I do have for you today. This one is with a company called Cardinal Health. Cardinal Health is a major US-based healthcare servicing company. They're really big and they specialize on distributing medical products, and they do service over 1,000 different locations nationwide. So they are a huge health insurance company. Now, the role that I do have with them is their individualized care coordinator role. Here is the job ID. Now, they are hiring for this role. It's multiple different roles. So when you do get onto their website, keep that in mind. You can apply to multiple ones. If for whatever reason, this specific one with this job ID is no longer up, definitely just continue to look and you will see other roles with this same exact title that are fully remote. Now, getting down into more of the logistics of what you'll be doing on the day-to-day, you will be maintaining in-depth understanding of patients' therapy, their prior approval process, and reimbursement processes that go along with their healthcare plans. You'll manage the technical and complex therapy reimbursement questions from customers and apply any judgment in resolving any problems that arise. You'll meet key performance indicators. You'll follow up with patients, pharmacies, physicians, and other support organizations as needed. You'll also handle sensitive information and personal data with discretion. And that does include prescription information, personal information, date of birth, social security numbers sometimes, financials, and insurance information. And then you will be escalating highly complex calls and difficult issues as needed to senior team members. Then the qualifications that they are asking for, if you do have 1 to 3 years of experience, it's a plus, but it is not a requirement. You can come in with no experience and they still will bring you into this role. They do, however, for the educational side, do require you to have a high school diploma, GED, or equivalent work experience is also a plus. All right. So this is more of an entry level role. If you do have the experience, it's great, but you don't need it to be able to get the role. Now, some of the other things that they have here is just being able to understand and apply company policies and procedures, being able to work on a routine assignment that requires basic problem solving and resolution. If you can refer to policies when you don't understand something, that's great, and consult a supervisor. Now, the training and work schedule, they have here that you as a new hire will go through new hire training, which will take place 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is a mandatory training and you do have to have camera attendance, okay? Now, it does have here that this is a full-time 40-hour week position. Employees are required to have flexibility to work any of their shifts during their normal business hours of Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you will have an 8-hour shift between that time, but they are just asking that you can accommodate those business hours. Now, if that doesn't work for you, definitely don't fret. I have other opportunities that we will be going over that do not have that requirement. But if you don't care about that requirement and you might just care more about it being entry level, definitely this might be a really great role for you. Now, the remote information that they have here is you will work remotely full time. You'll never have to go in the office. It does require that you have a private, quiet work location in your home or wherever you're going to be working that is distraction free, and you do have access to high-speed internet that is hardwired. You will be provided a computer and any technology and equipment needed to successfully perform your job. So the equipment is provided and it is paid training. Keep that in mind, okay? They also do have that you do need that hardwired internet, and you will need to maintain that hardwired high-speed internet to do the job. You cannot use your phone hotspot or a Wi-Fi box or anything like that. Now, this role is paying anywhere between $17.80 per hour up to $21 per hour, of course, depending on your experience and your background. As always, as I tell you, and I give you guys the game when it comes to the behind the scenes with this role coming from a human resources perspective, definitely want to let you know that you can always negotiate higher than what you see on these specific job descriptions. What they put here is never the amount of money that they have budgeted this role for, okay? I am literally giving you the gems of this game, okay? So always, if you do have more experience and you are experienced in this space, you want to go in confidently and negotiate your rate and negotiate your worth based on what you are bringing to this table when it comes to your skill set, all right? They will budge, okay? They will give more money, but I'm just letting you know so you do know when you go in to negotiate for yourself. The benefits that you will get is medical, dental, vision, 401k, paid time off, vacation, short-term and long-term disability. So if you are interested in this role, definitely get over and apply. I do want to go over just some of the keywords that you do want to use based on the description. So you definitely will want to use reimbursement processes or health insurance plan reimbursement. You can also put it on your resume as medical billing reimbursement expertise. Also assisting customers or assisting members or assisting clients with complex reimbursement questions, solutioning reimbursement question calls, those kinds of things. Meeting performance indicators, which is KPIs, right? You will put that on your resume. If you have been in a call center before or done any kind of customer support and you understand high call center volumes and how many people call in a day and how many calls you handled, you will want to put that on your resume as well. So if you handle, say, 60 calls a day, handle and answered 60 inbound phone calls from members, provided X, Y, and Z. If that's like benefit information, pre-certification, qualification information, de-escalated phone calls, whatever that might be, right? Provided Medicare insurance, you do want to use that and put that on your resume. If you had any prior dealings with any other departments or third parties like physicians, pharmacies, or even departments like authorizations department, like legal or attorneys for some reason, you want to put those things on your resume. So once again, this specific role is their individualized care coordinator role, and this one is with Cardinal Health. If you're interested, get over and apply. Now, the next role that I do have for you is with a company called PetDesk. This specific company is an all-in-one software for veterinarians that help them streamline the process with their actual clients and customers. So when they get on PetDesk, they're able to provide prescriptions for pets. They're able to recommend services for pets. If the pets need to get any type of MRI or x-rays or anything, they can do all of that through PetDesk. And it's really seamless for not only the vets, but it's seamless for all of the pet mom and dads who have to figure those things out because they can use an app and get the services that are needed for their pet. So that's a little background on what PetDesk does. Getting more into the role that I do have with them, I did also just want to bring you down here to show you more about working there. And they do have some information here about their culture. They are a remote first company. They work from wherever without feeling alone. Every team member is involved, all information sharing, decision making, and of course, fun. So they do have a background in really promoting working from home and working remotely first. Diversity and inclusion, and then their values. Now, this specific role is their accounting specialist role. And with this role, they do have that you will support the accounting team with accounts payable and expense management, cash applications, and monthly close tasks to facilitate a smooth financial reporting process. So this is more of an accounts payable position. And some of the things that they have here is like reconciling bank and credit card statements. You'll efficiently process invoices and accurately code them into the system. You'll thoroughly research and resolve any errors or omissions in the financial documentation. You'll oversee account payable processes, including invoice processing, payment batching, and other payment inquiries. You'll keep vendor records up to date, maintain expense records, account payable and credit reconciliations, and you'll organize journal entries. Now, what they are looking for is that you do have at least 1 year and a little bit more of accounting or bookkeeping experience. You do have knowledge of Excel and Google Suite. Experience with NetSuite is a plus. You also must be able to pay crucial attention to detail, have strong communication and problem solving skills, be able to multitask really well, be able to work independently. And if you do have a bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, or equivalent work experience, that's great. So you don't need the degree as long as you do have that 1 year of accounting or bookkeeping experience. Now, some of the benefits and the perks: PetDesk is a remote organization, okay? So all of their roles are fully remote. You will get medical coverage, the medical, dental, and vision for employees and dependents, and they do cover 80 to 90%. So you will not have to have a whole lot of costs coming out of your check for your health insurance coverage. You'll also be eligible for their healthcare savings account with the company contribution, and then a 401k with the company match up to 3.5%, which is a good, fair rate. Dependable spending account, dental and vision coverage. You'll get the life insurance, short-term disability, 13 paid annual holidays, paid parental leave. You'll also get a slew of different pet benefits, and then you get a $250 annual stipend for learning and development. Now, the pay range for this role is $56,000 up to $62,000 annually, which is really great. And I love that they're fully remote. So if you do have that bookkeeping or accounting experience, at least a year, definitely make sure you get over and apply. If you do not, for any reason, do not worry. You can check out the previous role to see if that role better fits for you. Make sure you're also subscribed to the channel so you can be notified when I do drop new videos with new roles, so you don't miss out on any great opportunities. And definitely make sure you are checking out prior videos and YouTube shorts to also see other roles that have been posted within the same week, to really be able to broaden your horizons and give you multiple different options, as I do post as many leads as I possibly can on a weekly basis. I got y'all with the leads. All you got to do is make sure that you do your part and just look at the videos and then apply yourself. So getting more into the keywords that you want to use for this specific role, you definitely want to use bank reconciliations, reconciling bank and credit card statements, month-end close processing, timely financial reporting, detailed account analytics, right? Accounts payables. Those are the different kind of words you want to use. Invoice processing, payment batching, up-to-date record keeping. So these are a bunch of different keywords that you definitely will want to use if you are tailoring your resume for this specific role. All right. Now, once again, this role is their account specialist role with PetDesk. If you're interested, get over and apply. Now, the very next role that I do have is with PetDesk as well. This one is their web design. So for all my creatives and the people who really like to pay attention to detail, this might be a great role for you. It is their web design quality assurance specialist role. And within this role, you'll be a part of a mission to create visually stunning, flawless websites for their valued clients in the veterinary industry. All right. So if you're a web designer, if you do any kind of mock-ups, if you're really into web design, this might be a really great opening and role for you. So listen up. Now, in this role, they do have that you will be doing design reviews. You'll be ensuring their websites are nothing short of exceptional in both design, copy, and are functionable. You'll also want to make sure that you are living up to brand standards, client requests and requirements, and also really great with web design aesthetics. They have here staying above the curve by proactively spotting and addressing content updates in markup.io as they emerge, bridging a gap between quality assurance technology and their internal and outsourced teams. You'll also play a pivotal role in refining their processes and workflows. Also being able to make direct edits using WordPress and Grammarly to perfect copy and design layouts. So what they are looking for is they literally have attention to detail is your middle name. They want to make sure that you are able to really hone in on something and spot out what's wrong. So definitely having that attention to detail is very much needed for this role. They're looking for you to have 2+ years of experience in a website quality assurance or working in a web design related role. You're going to also need to be able to master and have a really great mastery of WordPress, which is a website creation platform with at least 2 years of experience and a bonus for experience with a website feedback tool. You're going to need a passion for pixel perfect perfection and delivering top-notch quality, be well-versed in quality assurance best practices and workflows, be able to document clear, concise, and comprehensive design recommendations, use really great communications, and if you do have knowledge of design and UX best practices, that is always great as well. Now, within this role, you will get their comprehensive benefit package with the medical, the 401k, dependent savings account, your dental, your vision, your life insurance, your paid holidays, paid parental leave, pet benefits, and then also that $250 stipend. Now, this role is paying $24 up to $26 an hour. And now getting more into the keywords that you want to use for this specific role, you definitely want to include web design within your resume. Also, quality assurance, attention to detail, processes and workflows, quality assurance technology, okay, web design aesthetics, producing high quality content or high quality web designs to meet client requirements and recommendations. Those are the kinds of keywords and things that you do want to use within your resume. Now, of course, for jobs like this, a lot of times the way that you also help yourself get in the door is if you have a really nice professional portfolio. So if you don't have a portfolio yet and you are a web designer or you're really a great creative, make sure you put one together, because when it does come to these more creative jobs, they always want to be able to see what your work looks like. All right. It's more visual than anything. So make sure you do put together a portfolio, as that will help you get more creative opportunities. Now, of course, with the keywords and implementing them into your resume, I definitely wanted to help you guys take all of the guesswork out of trying to figure out what keywords to apply to your resumes. So I do have a keyword guide that you can find down in the description box as well as the pinned comments. The keyword guide will help you save time as you do revamp your resume, as it does provide you with over 300 keywords in over 11 different industries to be able to update your resume as quickly as possible and really be able to use strong keywords that is going to help your resume get to a true tried person. We do not want your resume to get stuck in these application systems because it does not scream out the correct keywords. So I did put that guide together to ensure that you do have the resources that you need to be able to update your resume really seamlessly and make sure it's quality so it can get to actual people to review it, to bring you in for interviews. So if you are interested in that, make sure you do check that out in the description box and the pinned comments. So once again, if you are interested in this role, this is the web design quality assurance specialist role with PetDesk. Get over and definitely apply as soon as possible. Now, moving over into the Wells Fargo role that I do have for you guys today. This specific role is their customer resolution representative role. Now, here's the job ID for this role. It is a full-time position. Getting down into more of what you will be doing. This specific role is within their estate care center department, which is a part of the small business banking operations department. You'll support internal and external customers with inquiries and complaints regarding financial products and services. You'll seek ways to determine appropriate course of actions, conduct investigations, identify issues, and process complex transactions online. You'll resolve client issues and review complaints for regulatory and non-regulatory flags. You'll also be doing some interaction between internal and external customers to respond to any raised concerns. All right. So this role, they do have here that the schedule for this role is Monday through Friday between 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you will have a 8-hour shift with a 30-minute lunch. Training, you will receive in-depth classroom training, continued on-the-job training, and coaching to learn about Wells Fargo banking products, procedures, and services. Now, I do want to let you know that this role is hybrid initially as you do your training, and then once you have mastered all of the training and you really know what you're doing, it will be a remote position. And I will be getting more into the location of where this is located in a second. Now, the training for this class does start October the 23rd. It is an 8-week on-site class. Training hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Standard Time, and you are required to attend the full duration of the paid training. The hours of operation for this department is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your regular work schedule will be based on the business needs, so do keep that in mind. And in the future, a workday or partial workday may be required on a Saturday. So you'll have maybe 2 days off. You'll have a Sunday off and then a day off during the week, but you might actually have to work one of your regular working days will be a Saturday. If that doesn't work for you, please definitely check out other roles on this video, as there are roles that do not have that requirement. But I did want to bring this to anyone who is looking to get into the banking industry and would be okay with that specific schedule. Now, the requirements for this role, they do have here that you will need to have 2 years of contact experience in a financial service environment or equivalent, demonstration through one or a combination of your work experience, training, military experience, or education. So if you are coming to the table with some type of experience, as long as it's 2 years, you should be fine. The desired qualifications, so these are a plus if you have it, but you do not need it to get the job, is at least 2+ years of call center experience. If you do have experience with legal documents, that's great. Being able to work in a fast-paced environment, being able to work independently while working on a team, working with changing priorities and deadlines, having good analytical skills with a high attention to detail and accuracy, being able to provide strong customer service while listening really well, and also navigating multiple computer systems and Windows really well, being tech savvy. Now, they do have here that training will be on site, as they did explain above. Once you are done the training and you have everything down pat, you will be able to go to a hybrid schedule where you will work every other week on site. Okay. They also do have here that occasionally there may be an opportunity for overtime. This specific role is located in Virginia. So definitely, if you are interested and you are in Virginia and near this location, for sure check this job out if it is a great fit. If not, definitely check out the previous roles on this video. Now, far as the keywords that you want to use for this specific role, some of the things you want to use are solutioning external customer inquiries and complaints, providing education and expertise on financial products and services, resolving client issues and investigating complaints, assisting with mitigating risk. Those are definitely some of the keywords that you will want to use for this specific role as you highlight and update your resume. So once again, this specific role is their customer resolution representative role with Wells Fargo. If none of these roles align with your vision of where you want to go in your career currently, definitely make sure you do check out previous videos that have been posted from this week, as there are additional job leads on those videos. And make sure you're also checking out YouTube Shorts, as I do post multiple videos on a weekly basis with multiple different job leads. So one of those opportunities might just be the opportunity that could change your life. So definitely make sure you check out any previous videos that have been posted. In addition to that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel by turning that bell notification on and clicking all so you can be notified every single time I drop new videos with brand new quality job leads, and you don't miss out. If you have been just a lurker and you have not become a part of the family, make sure today is the day that you become a part of the family by clicking that subscribe button. We would love to have you a part of the tribe. I don't want you to miss out on a great opportunity because you were not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you do become a part of the family by subscribing so you can find your next remote opportunity where you can be paid well and valued for the work that you are doing. Now, if you need assistance with revamping your resume, I do have a resume keyword guide that you can get down in the description as well as the pinned comments. It highlights over 300 resume keywords for over 11 industries, and it's meant to assist you with being able to revamp and refresh your resume really quickly with really quality keywords that will help you update your resume to align with the jobs that you are applying for. It helps take all of the guesswork out of what keywords you should use for your resume when applying to specific jobs. So definitely, if you are interested in that, grab your copy. You can find that down in the description box below. Until next time, make sure you continue to thrive and you continue to reach for those great career goals. I will see you guys in the very next one. Until next time, bye.